Hi, so my name is Ashley Nava, and we're going to go ahead and get started with my lesson. So today I'm going to be teaching my kiddos about the ing and the ed inflectional ending. So the main question here is, what are we learning today? So I have here listed the standard, the goal, and the big question. So our standard for today is going to be reading words with inflectional endings. Our goal is going to be, by the end of this lesson, we can read, write, and identify inflectional endings. And our big question for the day is, what are inflectional endings? And we'll be talking all about that today. So we're going to go ahead and get started with our first ending. So here at the top, I've listed our first ending is the ed ending. So when you see this ed ending, it's always going to be attached to the end of a word. So whenever you see this ending, you know that whatever is placed here in front happened in the past. So that means it has already happened, it happened in the past. I went ahead and listed a few examples for us to look at together. So our first word is play. That's something we're all very familiar with. We all play, for example, in the playground. When I place this ed ending at the end of the word it becomes played. Can you repeat that for me? Played. Perfect. So when I attach that at the end of the word, that now means that we played in the past. So we could play yesterday, we could have played 2 weeks ago, but that means it has already happened. So another word that I listed here is the word jump. So when I add the ed ending to the end of the word, it becomes jumped. Can you repeat that for me? Jumped. Perfect. So if I place the ed ending at the end of the word, that means that when we jumped, it happened in the past. So it's something that has already happened. So I can say, for example, Melissa, you jumped yesterday. Or Clarissa, you jumped last week. But that means it has already happened. Our last word here at the end is pick. Like before, I'm going to go ahead and place the ed ending at the end of the word, and it's going to become the word picked. Can you repeat that for me?
Picked.
Great. So once I attach that ed to the end, picked means it happened in the past. So I could say Miss Nava picked apples yesterday. I can say Clarissa picked carrots 2 weeks ago. Melissa picked zucchinis a month ago, but that means it happened in the past. It has already happened. So I went ahead and included a little image for you just to kind of help you visualize. It happened in the past, and we see the ed dressed up as 2 older men and women, so you know that it happened in the past. Great. So our next ending is going to be the ing ending. So this one is different. We can see it spelled here. Again, it's going to be attached at the end of the word, but it looks a little bit different. So we see the letters I, N, and G. When you see this ending attached to the end of a word, it means that it is happening right now. So let's go ahead and look at our examples. They're the same words, but again, they mean different things because they have a different ending attached here. So our first word is play. I'm going to attach the ing ending to the end of the word. Remember, it always goes at the end, and it's going to become the word playing. So we start with the word play. I add the ending, and it becomes playing. Can you repeat that for me?
Playing.
Great. So if I attach this ing, it means it's happening right now. So I can say Melissa is playing on the playground today. I can say Clarissa is playing jump rope today. So that means it's happening right now. Our next word is jump. I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to attach my ing ending to the word jump. So I start with the word jump. I add the ing ending, and it's going to become jumping. Can you repeat that for me?
Jumping.
Great. So I can say, for example, Miss Nava is jumping right now. And you can see me jumping, so that means it's happening right now. Last word, we have the word pick. I'm going to attach our ing ending to the very end, and it's going to become picking. Can you repeat that for me?
Picking.
Great. So picking is happening right now. So when we talked about picked, I said Melissa picked strawberries last week. Now I can say Melissa's picking strawberries right now. So it changes the meaning of our word. And again, I have another image for you up here at the top. You see the letters ing dressed up as children playing on the playground, which means they're playing right now. So, great. Now that we've learned and we've had a brief discussion about our ED and ING ending, I'm going to have you watch a little video. So just go ahead and pay close attention. It's a very short video, but remember all eyes up here on the screen for me.
Hey eSmart readers! Today we are going to learn about how adding different endings to a word can change the meaning of that word. Let's look at an example. I bet you know this word, walk. I am going to add the letters ing to the end of the word. Ing at the end of a word means something is happening right now. The word is now walking.
So can you repeat this word for me?
Walking.
Great. So if we're looking at this word walking, does this word here mean that it happened in the past or that it's happening right now?
Right now.
Great. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and continue. Oh, sorry about that. Here we go.
Here is a sentence using the word. The girl is walking to school. So, this sentence means that the girl is walking right now.
Great, so you guys are right. The sentence here at the bottom says the girl is walking to school. And you were right, you said it's happening right now, so you can see her walking to school. She's on her way to school, so that means she's doing it right now. Great, so you guys had the correct answer there.
We could also add the letters ed to the end of a word. Ed at the end of a word means something happened in the past.
So this word right here is walked. Can you repeat that for me?
Walked.
Great. So if we see the ed ending here, does this mean that it happened in the past or that it's happening right now?
In the past.
Great. So let's go ahead and play the video and see if you guys are correct.
The word is now walked. Here's a sentence using this word. The girl walked to school. This sentence means that the girl already walked.
Perfect. So our sentence here at the bottom that they use in the video is the girl walked to school. So you can see her, she's not walking, she's standing completely still, which means she walked in the past. It's something she has already done. So this ed ending means it's something that happened in the past. She walked to school, now she's here. So she already did her walking, which is great. So you guys had the correct answer there too.
To school. It happened in the past. Let's try adding these same endings to another word. This word is wave. When I add ing to the end of wave, the word becomes waving. Remember, the ing ending means that
So this new word is waving. Can you repeat that for me?
Waving.
Perfect, good job. So we see our ending here at the end of our word. Does this ending mean that it's happening right now or it happened in the past?
Right now.
Great, so let's go ahead and see what sentence they have for us.
something is happening right now. Here's the sentence. The boy is waving at his mom.
Great, so our sentence here at the bottom is the boy is waving at his mom. Now before I pause the video, you can see his hand is moving back and forth, which means it's happening right now, which is great. So that means you guys had the correct answer, so good job so far.
That means he is waving right now. When I add the ending ed to wave, the word becomes wave. This sentence says, the boy...
So our new word here at the top of our screen is waved. Can you repeat that for me?
Wave.
Great. So our sentence here at the bottom is the boy waved at his mom. So you don't see him waving anymore. His hands are completely still by his side. So does this word here mean he's waving right now or it's something he did in the past?
He did in the past.
Perfect. And Melissa, how do you know that? What do you see in our word here at the top? Great. Good answer.
waved at his mom. You know that the ending ed means something that already happened. The boy already waved at his mom. Great job adding ing and ed endings to words. There is one more ending I want to teach you about today.
Great. Perfect. So we're going to move on to our next activity. So for this activity, I'm going to give you a set of decodables. So you are going to be getting 2 decodables. One is going to be called the ing word ending, and the other is going to be called the ed ending. So we've learned about these 2 endings already, so we're going to read short stories about them and how they work and how they may look in sentences. So I'm going to go ahead and pass around your booklets, and we're going to be reading these together. So that's 1, 2, and 1, 2. So the first one we're going to be reading is our ED booklet. So go ahead and find your booklet. Make sure it looks just like mine. We both have the ED ending at the front cover. So I'm going to go ahead and begin reading when I have my hand placed on my chest. I'm reading when I go and forward it and straighten my arm out to you. That means you repeat after me. So I'm going to go ahead and read the title of our book. The title of our book is called ED Word plus ED Ending. So go ahead and open up to the first page. Looks just like this. So my page 1 says I can read ED words.
I can read ED words.
Perfect. Go ahead and flip the page. Now, my first page says locked.
Locked.
Great job. Next page. So now we're going to see a sentence with the word locked. The door is locked.
The door is locked.
Now make sure you look at this image here. The door is locked. She's trying to get it open, but it's something that happened in the past. The door was already locked before the woman got there, so she's unable to get in. Page 4. The word is dressed.
Dress.
Great. So our sentence is the man dressed up in a green suit.
The man dressed up in a green suit.
Perfect. So it's something he already did in the past, so he's already dressed. Great. Page 6. The word is mixed.
Mixed.
Let's try that again. The word is mixed.
Mixed.
Great. Much better. So, my sentence is the witch mixed her brew.
The witch mixed her brew.
Great. It's something she already did in the past. My next word is spilled.
Spilled.
Great. My sentence is a drink spilled on his desk.
A drink spilled on his desk.
Perfect. So we can already see the drink has already spilled. The coffee already ran down his painting. It's something that happened in the past. My next word is waited.
Waited.
Perfect. And my sentence is the boy waited at the bus stop.
The boy waited at the bus stop.
Great. So he's already been standing there, I'm assuming, for a while, which means it's something that happened in the past. My next word is cracked.
Cracked.
Perfect. And our sentence is she cracked the screen.
She cracked the screen.
Great. It's something she already did, so it happened in the past. Great. Last page. I can read locked, dressed, mixed, spilled, waited, and cracked.
I can read locked, dressed, mixed, spilled, waited, cracked.
And cracked. Perfect. All right, go ahead and close that booklet. You guys did very well. Thank you for choral reading with me. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to our next decodable book. It is the ing word plus ing ending. So make sure we're on the correct booklet. Go ahead and push the ed one aside and let's focus on this one. So again, we're going to go ahead and practice choral reading. I read and then you follow after me. So the title of our booklet, make sure all eyes are on your booklet and ears are listening. So ing word plus ing ending. So my first page, page 1, says I can read ing words.
I can read ing words.
Perfect. Next page. My first word is sweeping.
Sweeping.
Great. My sentence is the boy is sweeping.
The boy is sweeping.
Great. So that's something you can see he's doing right now. Most likely a chore, but he's doing it right now. Next word, my word is shouting.
Shouting.
Great. So my sentence is, I wish they would stop shouting.
I wish they would stop shouting.
Great. So you can see the image of a man and a woman shouting at each other, which means it's happening right now. My next word is spraying.
Spraying.
Great. So my sentence is, he is spraying the brown car.
He is spraying the brown car.
Great. It's something he's doing right now. My next word is cleaning.
Cleaning.
Perfect. Now, my sentence is, he is cleaning under the couch.
He is cleaning under the couch.
Great. Next word. My word is dusting.
Dusting.
Great. And my sentence is, he is dusting the fridge.
He is dusting the fridge.
Great. Now my next word is holding.
Holding.
And my sentence is, he is holding a big green chair.
He is holding a big green chair.
Great. Now last page, I can read sweeping, shouting, spraying, cleaning, dusting, holding.
I can read sweeping, shouting, spraying, cleaning, dusting, holding.
Great. So you guys did very good reading your decodables. Go ahead and set your booklets aside. We are still going to use them. So our next activity, you're going to be using the decodables, and I'm going to be giving you a worksheet that looks just like this. So when I hand it to you, don't forget your name goes at the top. And then you see a chart here at the bottom of the page. So we see our ing ending at the top and our ed ending in a box below. So using the two decodables we just read, you're going to find words with the ing ending and put them in the box next door. Then you're going to look for words with the ed ending and put them in the box next door to that one. So you have two boxes you need to fill out. Try to find as many words as you can. Try to find as many ing and ed words as you can, and make sure to put them in the correct boxes. So I'm going to go ahead and pass out your worksheet. Make sure you put your name at the top, and remember date goes on the corner. And then I'm going to go ahead and walk around and help, and go ahead and raise your hand if you need any help. I'll go ahead and stop by you, and we'll chat for a second. So I'm going to go ahead and pass this out. Let me know if you have any questions. So, remember name and date goes at the top of the paper.
Question.
Yes.
What's today's date?
Today is June 19th of 2020. So you're going to go ahead and use your two decodables.
Excuse me, I need help. What is this one?
Go. So we're going to go ahead and look at the first box where we have our ing ending. So when you look at your two booklets, which one do you think matches this ending right here?
I think this one.
Perfect. So you're going to go ahead, we're going to move this one aside because we're not going to look at this one for a while. So go ahead and open your booklet and find one word that you think has an ing ending.
Sweeping.
Perfect. So do we see the ing ending here at the end?
Yes.
You can go ahead and underline that for me if you want it. That makes it easier. Now we're going to go ahead and transfer this word to our chart. Which one has the ing ending? Perfect. So that means that this word is going to go in the box next door. Great. So that's a good first example.
And then this one goes next.
Yep. So do we see the ing ending or the ed ending here?
ing.
Perfect. So which box here has the ing ending?
This one.
Great. So we're going to go ahead and list it in the box next door.
I think I got it.
Some practice is good, and then I'm going to let you guys go ahead and try individually. Once you're finished, you can go ahead and put your pencils down so I know you are ready. Great, looks like we're already finished. So, go ahead and close your booklets and you can go ahead and put those aside. We won't be using them for the rest of the day. So now if you have put all eyes here at the top of my screen here, you're going to see our word hunt. So your chart looks a little bit different than mine, but I divided my paper into the ED and the ING ending. So now I'm going to go ahead and we're going to chat as a class and add words to our ED and ING ending. So I'm going to have you give me some examples of some words you put in the ED ending and then some words you put in the ING ending just to make sure our work is correct. So let me go ahead and grab a marker. Okay. So, can somebody give me an ending that they found that had an ED at the end of the word? Clarissa.
Locked.
Locked. Perfect. So how do you know this has an ED ending? What do you see here at the end?
ED.
Perfect. So does that mean it happened in the past or it's happening right now?
In the past.
Great. So, Melissa, can you give me one with an ED ending that you found?
Dressed.
And Melissa, what do you see attached at the end of our word?
ED.
Perfect. And does that mean it happened in the past or it's happening right now?
In the past.
Great. So these are two very good examples. You two are correct. We see our ED ending attached to both words, which means it happened in the past. So, for example, if I use the word locked, I can say, I locked my door this morning, which means it's something I did in the past since I did it in the morning. My next word is dressed. I could say, I got dressed for work this morning, which means that it happened in the past because it happened this morning and that was before. So, locked and dressed. Good answers. All right, so now we're going to look at our ING ending. Clarissa, can you give me one of the words that you found that had the ING ending?
Sweeping.
Sweeping. And what ending do we see attached at the end of the word?
ING.
Perfect. And so does that mean it happened in the past or it's happening right now?
Right now.
Great. And Melissa, can you give me one more word that you found?
Cleaning.
Cleaning. That's a good one. So what ending do you see attached at the end?
ING.
Perfect. And does that mean it happened in the past or it's happening right now?
Right now.
Great. So let's go ahead and take a look at these two words. I can say, I am sweeping my room. So if I were in my room right now and I was sweeping my floor, that means it's happening right now. So we have the ING ending. Or I can say, Melissa is cleaning her desk. And if she's doing it right now, that means we can attach the ING ending. So great. These are 4 perfect words. You organized them on the right sides of the chart, so good job. So now looking at these 4 words that we just placed here on our chart, I'm going to give you another worksheet. It's going to look just like this. So at the top, of your paper, you're going to see a big empty box. We'll go ahead and focus on that a little later, but you see lines here at the bottom. I'm going to have you go ahead and create a sentence using any of these 4 words. You're only going to use one. So pick one of these words, and you're going to make a sentence with your word. So for example, if I pick the word locked, I'm going to make a sentence, and my sentence is going to be, I locked my door this morning. I'm going to write my sentence here on the lines, and then I'm going to draw a picture of me locking the door in the morning. So you're going to do the exact same thing, but go ahead and try to choose a different word or use a different sentence. I'm going to go ahead and walk around, and I'm going to help you if you need any help, but make sure when you do your sentences, you have a capital letter at the beginning of the sentence and a period at the end. And don't forget, name and date go here at the top. And then once you're finished writing your sentence, you're going to go ahead and draw your picture. So sentence comes first and then your picture. I have some markers for you, so once you're done writing your sentence, you may go ahead and color your picture. Remember your name date at the top. And your sentence is always going to start with a capital letter and end with a period. Yes.
So I draw a picture right here.
Yes, you can draw a picture here at the top of your sentence, and then I'm going to give you a set of markers when you're finished. Okay. And then one for- All right, looks like we're almost finished. So go ahead and wrap up your drawing. Make sure your caps are on your marker so they don't dry out. All right, so go ahead and put all your materials away. And then go ahead and leave your papers on your desk. When we come back to recess, we'll go ahead and put them in our folders. So as you're getting ready to go to recess, I'm going to go ahead and have you complete an exit ticket, which is just a small activity so you guys can be let outside, let out the door, go to recess. So I have a stack of words here in my hand, and they all either have the ing ending or the ed ending. I'm going to give you a word. You're going to read it with me. And then you're going to tell me if your word has an ing ending or an ed ending. So, I'll go ahead. Let me pick a word. All right, so Melissa, your word is?
Brushed.
Perfect. So, here at the end of the word, what ending do you see?
ED.
Great. So, does this ending mean that it happened in the past or it's happening right now?
In the past.
Perfect. All right, you're clear to go. So, Clarissa, your word is going to be?
Planting.
Great. So, what ending do you see here on the end of your word?
ing.
Great. So, does this ing ending mean that it's happening right now or it happened in the past?
Right now.
Great. So, you guys both got your words correct. So, you guys are free to go to recess. So, looks like we're done for today with our inflectional ing and ed ending. Thank you.
Thank you.